Is StarStock the best platform to sell sports cards on? What I want to do in this video is give you guys my A to Z solution of how I've been able to turn roughly $500 into over $2,000 using StarStock to sell football cards, exclusively football cards. So by the end of this video, you're going to understand every single step that I've taken, and make sure you watch to the end of the video because I'm going to talk about what I'm doing now as the card market kind of cooled off. We have a lot of sports activity going on, so I want to talk about what I'm doing to still sell football cards now and moving forward here the rest of the 2020 season. So let's dig in. Step one of the process has been to pick my player. Now, there's a lot of players in the, if you look at the draft kit that I use from Player Profiler, you look at any of the top fantasy football cheat sheets, we're all talking about the top 300. So right there's 300 different players you could choose to pick from. What I would recommend is that you correlate the player's athletic profile with the popularity ranking of their team. And I've found a really cool resource online from this website that looks at how many Facebook page likes this team has had, how many Twitter followers they have, and how many Instagram followers they have to get an idea of a popularity or a population of their fan base. And then you go over to Player Profiler and you correlate that with the player's athletic profile. See how fast they are, how well have they done in college. And a lot of this is pulled together because people in fantasy football are fanatic about winning their league, about winning money, and beating their friends, right? And so dynasty leagues are a really good way to look at the new and upcoming players, the rookie fields. It has empowered these guys and it has encouraged them to really dig deep in the analytics and the college performances of these players to see what they could do in the NFL. Can this player, if this player gets the opportunity as a starting player on their team, are they going to go out and produce like a Christian McCaffrey, like that bell cow alpha position, whether it's an alpha tight end, alpha wide receiver, alpha running back, or alpha quarterback? It helps to start with your favorite team as well because there's personal collection value there. And that's one thing and very important that I learned early on is to be okay with buying a player's rookie card. And if that card value goes down, being okay with holding it, putting it on your wall, displaying it. So you pick your player. Step two is going to be buy your card. Buy your card of that player. And what I've done to be successful is follow the card types and the card sets that StarStock accepts. And they've done a very good job of narrowing it down to also the most popular sport card sets in the entire market. And if you guys don't know, and if you're new to the market, the most popular sports card set across the entire market is the Panini Prism. All right, the Prism is the most popular, it's the most liquidatable card set in the entire market. So we're gonna start there, and then from there, you want to look at the optic, and you want to look at the select, and if it's before they had the optic, you want to look at Topps Chrome and Bowman Chrome. So now you have your card set. You've correlated your card set with your player and the price that that's selling at. And next thing you want to do is compare those card prices across multiple platforms. My favorite platforms to compare across, and this will give you a really good idea across a variety of card economies, is comc.com or checkoutmycard.com, eBay, all right, StarStock, the platform that you're actually going to sell it on, and then Beckett Marketplace, which is another great platform. Ultimately, how I've been super successful is finding lots of my highly targeted players. Like before the season started, I was targeting, Devontae Adams and Allen Robinson and these guys that are very good at their position. They're alphas on their team. I was able to find their cards on Beckett Marketplace in lots for extremely cheap. Their website is very kind of archaic and cumbersome to use, and it's a conglomerate of many different independent card shops around the country. But a lot of these card shops are big into baseball, they're big into basketball, they're big into Pokemon and other cards, and the football cards weren't their focus, and nor were they keeping up with the current market prices of these cards. So they're basically breaking boxes, breaking cases, and then putting all the football cards that weren't, you know, the exclusive high demand quarterbacks that we've traditionally seen in the card market, putting them on their shelf and listing them on Beckett Marketplace,
Say what?
Beckett Marketplace, and to capitalize, cross-referencing to what they were selling for on ComC and eBay, and then acquiring that lot. Now you've got your cards in your possession. Now you want to open the cards, preferably on video, so that you have like this audit trail, and it's also fun. I love, you know, watching other people's card content, and I hope you guys enjoy this as well. So great time to remind you guys, subscribe to the channel. You want to help grow the football card community. You want to help grow the hobby. You also want to have more fun and make more money flipping football cards. Subscribe to this channel. We are a growing community, and we are on a quest for 1,000 subscribers. Let's dig in. Let's go. So you have your cards. The next thing you want to do is you want to evaluate the card, and you want to make sure that you're taking good care of it. You want to make sure if it comes in a package without a penny sleeve, you put it in a penny sleeve right away. And then what you want to do is go open yourself a free Google Gmail account, start a free new Google Sheet, and create 3 columns. One for the sport, one for the player's name, and then one for the card set. You want to list each card on that Google Sheet, and then you want to go to StarStock.com and you want to create a free account. You don't even have to put any money into your account. You just create the account, and then you go to send in cards and follow their submission form. You upload the completed Excel. You put your cards, these handy little card boxes like this. I will show you guys, and also link in the description, where you can find these handy little card boxes that make it super easy. They're nice and small, so you don't have to have this crazy huge submission. You put the penny sleeve, put them on the Google Sheet, you put them in the box, you close the box, you write the StarStock address with your username on the top of it. You then take this to the post office and you send it out. You get additional insurance if you so desire. I typically get about an extra $200 of insurance on my order, even though the total submission I may have only paid $100 from Beckett. I know that the cards are valued for a lot more through StarStock Marketplace, or even if I were to sell them on eBay or ComC, they're worth more. So I definitely want the insurance. I want to make sure my little babies get to StarStock safe. So you do that, you send them to StarStock. Now let's jump into selling cards on StarStock. Guys, welcome to the StarStock homepage. This is the stock market for sports cards, and I believe this is the future. And there's a few reasons why I love StarStock, and the biggest one is that every card on the site is secured in a StarStock vault, and it's covered by insurance and 24/7 security. You've got a great team of people running the company here. They also have some of the lowest fees in the industry. Guys, we're talking free to list your cards. We're talking 5% transaction fee, and that's it. And we're talking excellent customer service, guys. They will send you an email immediately once you submit your cards. They will send you another email from a real operations specialist at their vault. Once they receive your shipment, they will then send another email approximately 1 to 2 weeks later. Yes, that's right. I said 1 to 2 weeks later. They will get your cards listed on the site. That has been my experience and has been fantastic. And they will send you an email every step of the way. If you have any questions, email support@starstock.com or the operations specialist that is emailing you. And you can see The user interface is very friendly. We've got a few basic tabs at the top: marketplace, collection, watch list, and activity. On the home page under the marketplace, you have your trending baseball, basketball, football, and then you have over here on the right where my mouse is, you can sort this by a variety of different things: featured, latest sales, new arrivals, latest listing, lowest listing price. If you want to look at latest sales, I like to sort by this so you can see what is trending, who's selling, who's hot right now, and you can see these cards make sense. And this is one that I didn't list, but certainly they accept draft picks. So if you're a college fan and you have appreciate the players in their college uniforms, they do accept the draft pick. It is a prism. It is a prism after all, and so there's definitely got that prism value. It's also a rookie card, and they accept it. And you can see the user interface. They've got this nice friendly chart that they'll pull in. They'll show you the variety of sales. So I'm just kind of giving you guys an overview here from the marketplace. And let's go back to football, and you see on the left here you've got availability, for sale, offers. All grade types: ungraded, graded, PSA, BGS, SGC. So just fantastic flexibility of being able to sort and by brands, by featured. You know, there's just a plethora of different ways you can sort. And then on your collection, it's just a beautiful way to view your collection here. You can look at it like this, and you can see how many cards you have. You can see the ones you've listed. If you want to look at just your listed cards, and I like this format right here, you can see I've got 364 cards owned, 144 for sale. And check out this view right here, guys. Isn't this cool? And you can get a quick snapshot of the different cards you have, the quantities, and this is just such a great experience. And so we're going to focus on selling cards. So let's talk about Allen Robinson. Let's look at my boy Allen Robinson in the Topps Chrome. And so they've got PSA 9, one in the vault for 45. We've got a latest sale. I've got 12. We got 109 in the vault. We got 52 for sale from 449. Two offers from $1. Latest sale of $425. And you look at the chart, and this is what I was talking about, this card market cooling off as I'm recording this here at the beginning of October. And just a beautiful way to track the trend there. And you could see, man, it was heating up there at the beginning. That's StarStock A on September 13th at the beginning of the season, and now it's cooling off. So right here, it's giving you market movers level quality of data and sales trends. This is the most visually pleasing platform that I've seen out there in the marketplace. So let's go back. Let's do a little back button there, and let's look at a couple more. So if we want to look at just my prism, you can say I want to filter and just see my prism cards. You gotta love those prisms. So let's look at my Allen Robinson prisms, and I definitely got a nice little lot of those guys on here, as you saw. And so check this out, one offer from 13. I've got, if you notice here, it shows my cards. I've got one listed for $24.99, but there's an offer in the system for $13. So if I want, sure, I'll go ahead. I got a bunch of these. I'll go ahead and accept that offer, and immediately it's reflected in my balance. Now, if you want to withdraw those funds, they do a variety of withdrawal formats. I have done a check, and they sent it to me. I received it that same week, guys, and it was good, man. Very pleased with their experience overall. So if you want to watch anything, like I've got 6 cards I'm watching. Of course, I'm watching Russ, who is looking like the 2020 MVP, and his StarStock A, his PSA 10, 2,900. We don't have any sales on that, but we got his StarStock A going for $400 on the site. So this is what I'm talking about comparing. So when you're looking at this,
You know, latest sale 230. Like, actually go into this and see, right? Let's, like, for example, Christian McCaffrey, Alvin Kamara, homeboy's on fire. Let's go into this Alvin Kamara Donruss optic. All right, and I don't have any in the system, but let's look at the chart. You know, and we could see the PSA 10 definitely increased. PSA 10 from July 26th to September. All right, the PSA 9, someone got him a nice little deal there. That's obviously gone back up. I mean, Drew Brees relies on this guy heavily. Very dynamic player. The StarStock A's, just like all their other players, man, the card market was super hot at the beginning of the season, and that's one thing it's critical to understand. You're always going to see the best sales. I've gone back several years and looked at the sales trends every year. They always peak at the beginning of the season and then cool off, and that's because the hype is the highest, you know, leading into that first week. And so they've cooled off to $17. So if I was looking at 33 for sale from $21.98, 11 offers from $13, I would be looking to buy this card on eBay, you know, for, if I could find it for $5 to $10, I would feel good about that. And that's a raw format. Of course, a PSA 10, I'd be looking to get that card for, you know, I'm looking to make a profit, so I want to double my money. And even if you can't double it, because their fees are so low, just do the calculations on the 5%. And then last but not least, they got the activity tab. See offers, listings, bought, sold. All right. And so you can see there's my sold card, and you can kind of scroll down the list, and I've sold a ton of cards on the site. Show you guys the beginning of the season. I was selling cards like hotcakes. Field level Dax, $60. Allen Robinson Topps Chrome 5. Tyreek Hill Select 17. Saquon Barkley, Buses Hearts, DJ Moore, Dak Prescott some more, TJ Hawkinson, Dak some more. I mean, check out that optics sale on the Dak there on 9/9/65. Yes, sir. Calvin Ridley, $4.99, but that's a StarStock B. So one experiment that we are running right now is to test out the StarStock grading service. So me and a couple other content creators have had requested here to send some cards home. You want to ship some cards home? Ship some cards home. And so what we've done is we've requested some StarStock A's to be sent home to see what the ratio is of StarStock A's to PSA 9 and 10s. And we want to see how good their grading service is. And so that's a current experiment we're running. Subscribe to the channel. You will see that video being released in the future. In a nutshell, that is StarStock. Leave your comments in the comment section below. I respond to every single comment.
My biggest pointer for selling cards on StarStock or selling cards on ComC is to trickle the cards out. Don't list all. If you have 20 Robert Woods Topps Chromes, don't list them all at one time. List one at a time. See how the market responds. See how the demand responds. Because what's so cool about StarStock is you can see offers in the system. Offers can sit in the system, and that will indicate to you there is a demand for that card in the system. Now you can go in and accept those offers, or you can, if there's no offers or the offers are too low, you list one card. And you list it at a reasonable price based on what you see on ComC and eBay and other things, and other cards on StarStock that are very similar, and also what fantasy football is projecting that player to do. Okay, guys, what is Player Profiler projecting that player to do? What kind of situation are they in? How much collection value do they have to you? You know, do you really want to hold on to that, or do you want to go ahead and take profit? For me, a prime example is like Drew Lock. I bought a lot of Drew Lock based on Russ rookie cards for like $4 per card before the season. And he's a guy that I knew was a risky, is a higher volatility. And so I went ahead and sold most of every single one of the Drew locks that I had for $15 to $20, and I made that 3 to 4x on my return. A huge pointer there I want to give you guys is don't get greedy on your sales. Go ahead and take 300% return on your investment and move that into a lower volatility, a more secure card, someone that you feel even better about, someone that's on your favorite team, someone that has got a better playoff run, etc., etc. So trickle out the cards, don't get greedy. You've got injuries going left and right in the NFL, and with DraftKings and FanDuel and season-long fantasy in full force right now, the card market itself has kind of cooled off. So it's not a bad thing because there's still a lot of offers in the StarStock system, because these offers are still going to give me 2 to 3 to some cases 400% return on my investment, and it's going to allow me to continue to sell cards, take money out so I can reinvest in better cards, because right now is still a great time to invest in football cards. We're still a long ways away from the playoffs. You've also had this nice cool off. You've seen the majority of card prices, even on these alpha performers, dip down a little bit, and now's a good time to invest again before the playoffs, and then I'll wait again until the off season next year and just scale up this strategy that I just gave you guys. I hope you found this very informational. Please subscribe to the channel if you're not. We would love to welcome you to the community and have you a part of our fun and our profits that we're making here. I'll see you guys in that next live stream. See you guys in that next video. Peace. Beep, 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 A, B, C, D.
We gotta go right now. We gotta go. Come on, computer, let's go. Come on, computer, let's go. We're trying to get to StarStock. We're trying to sell some cards. The cachet. Doing a sachet.